What up, you guys? Slim here, SlimXTeampurplepanda, back with another card discussion. We're going to do a this card and that card comparison today. I got this idea from one of my newer subscribers. Shout out to that Yu-Gi-Oh kid, YGO kid. Shout out to you for this idea. We're going to compare two really good cards in the format right now. One of them is broken, and the other one is kind of broken, but a lot more versatile and more its playstyle. We're going to be comparing the oh-so-relevant Reborn Tengu with Thunder King Rai-Oh. If people know, I have already compared Reborn Tengu several times. I've given my whole spiel on Reborn Tengu. But in this comparison, you know, my opinion changes a little bit of what really the better card is and why. Alright, we'll analyze them real quick. Reborn Tengu leaves the field in any way, you summon another one. It's got 1700 attack. Recyclable with Pot of Avarice. Okay, cool. We have Thunder King Rai-Oh. Level 4, 1900, light attribute monster. Prevents cards from being added from the deck to the hand, except by drawing. Can negate a special summon. Let's break them down. We just broke them down real quick. Let's see. What would be the better choice? Most people would think I would say Reborn Tengu because, oh, Tengu's so broken. No. My answer is 150% Thunder King Rai-Oh, and here's why. Thunder King Rai-Oh has been around a lot longer, is more splashable, is in almost everyone's side, if not main deck, and does more than Tengu ever will. I know people say Reborn Tengu is amazing. It's one of the most broken cards around. I totally agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying that all it can do is float. That is all Reborn Tengu can do is float. It works wonderful in Monarchs. It floats, though, you guys. Thunder King Rai-Oh, on the other hand, has 200 more attack points, making it a 1900 beater. It's a light attribute, meaning it's splashable in light decks with Honest. It works really well in Hero Beat, as well as Gladiator Beast. Also, it can, like I said, it stops Smoke Signal, Rhoda, you know, anything that would add cards from the deck to your hand. It stops that. It stops Proving Ground. It stops Gravekeeper's Commandant. It stops tons of cards. Reborn Tengu does not. Reborn Tengu is great. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's a wonderful card, but it does not beat Thunder King Rai-Oh, and I will challenge anyone on that because Thunder King Rai-Oh can attack over Tengu. Yes, you'll get another one, but where are you going to go from there? If you don't have a follow-up play, you're kind of screwed. Thunder King Rai-Oh is amazing because all it does is it prevents you from adding cards to your hand, and if you were to synchro summon, all I got to do is tribute it off, it's gone. Tengu, you cannot. Tengu, yes, can survive Trishula quite nicely, but wouldn't you rather negate it? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I would rather negate the card with Thunder King Rai-Oh. And that's why Rai-Oh is so good. Like I said, it's splashable in so many decks. So is Tengu. So you see, there's a little bit of a similarity here. They're both very splashable, and they're both very reusable. One thing that Tengu has on a lot of decks, it's used usually in 2 or 3 in the side deck. It's one of the most sided cards, I think, in the whole world of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it's honestly one of the most side-decked cards, and for good reason. It's good against almost every deck out there, wrecks lives, and I mean, Tengu is great, but it's not that hard to stop. Granted, you know, Rai-Oh isn't that hard to stop. You can bottomless it, and the one advantage Reborn Tengu would have to my Thunder King Rai-Oh is if you bottomlessed it, you'd get another one. Thunder King, I would not get another one, but if my monster stayed on the field, it would do more. If we broke this down to what cards stayed on the field longer, if bottomless didn't exist, deep prison didn't exist, all those cards didn't exist, and your monsters just stayed on the field, Thunder King Rai-Oh is the winner. It clearly outweighs Reborn Tengu in attack points. Its versatility in the game is amazing. Its effects, plural, are amazing. Reborn Tengu has one effect, you guys, and it's a floater effect. That's it. If it had more effects, like if it could negate something, I think it would be probably one of the greatest cards Konami's ever made, even though it's a really broken card. It does not, though. Thunder King Rai-Oh is much better, in my opinion, and I think that, you know, people are going to be quick to judge me and say, oh, well, Reborn Tengu is the greatest card ever. If you actually read your cards, you'll see what I mean. If you actually think about this game and don't just do what everyone else does, you'll see what I mean. Thunder King Rai-Oh is amazing and one of the best cards ever printed by Konami. Konami actually did good when they made this card, so my hat's off to Konami. You guys did something right, because not only did you make a 1900 beater, a light monster, so it's splashable in light decks, you made it so that it really takes skill to play around. You can smash it, you can do the simple thing, or you can overpower it. You can sync with stuff to, I mean, your synchro will be negated. You can bait out Thunder King. It all depends on your playstyle, and that's what makes Thunder King Rai-Oh an amazing card. And that is why, hands down, I choose Thunder King Rai-Oh. I challenge anyone to tell me otherwise. I've stated all the facts of why Thunder King Rai-Oh is superior to Reborn Tengu. Once again, though, to clear things up before you're quick to judge and say that I'm wrong, I am not saying Tengu is a bad card. I am just saying it is inferior to Thunder King Rai-Oh, even though it floats. That's all it does. Thunder King Rai-Oh does not float. That's one of its disadvantages. However, it does hold a lot more abilities than Reborn Tengu, and it is much more splashable in certain decks, and its key effects, I should say, are what make it such a good card. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Leave me your feedback below. One last thing, I will be doing a contest tomorrow. A lot of people have been asking me to do a contest for my channel. I've decided to do one to get my sub numbers up. I'll have details about that tomorrow in a video explaining everything. It's going to require you to sub to me and the Dueling Prodigies. Once you sub to them, we'll do the whole little enter me crap. I'll do the random.org. We'll pick a winner. The winner's going to get cards, a binder, a fitted cap. I literally bring everything to the show when I do a contest. So that'll be up for tomorrow. So that's all I got to say, you guys. Please check out this video. Leave me your feedback below. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you for watching.